Yeah, Khan, Shalom, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom also to the one dot Israelites, which include you Judah's children, you circled Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are still oppressed together according to the book of Jeremiah 50:33, but to whom Soleil pertained the adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory, the covenants, okay, the service of God, basically everything. If you don't, if you basically don't know, okay, because you have to know, because this is a basic understanding, okay. But let's go into this lesson for today. Bible verses about envy, okay. We will start with first of Exodus 34 and 14. For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord whose name is a jealous God. Okay, and that shows you already that envy is a certain thing that nobody really can do something against it. But envy can also push you in a positive way, okay, for you to basically, I don't know, make it better, or I don't know, or to doesn't know what you do, okay, but you can make it better, if you see somebody, for example, doing lessons with voice, okay, like he did his first video, and he is you can hear him positively in his you can hear positively in his voice that he is doing a video. He has he uses certain tones for certain words, and if he speaks, he doesn't speak like he has no mood to do a video anyway, things like that. Of course, that happens, it's just there sometimes, okay. For example, if you were at work and whatever, but if it is that way, okay, then if you see it, then you should make a difference, right? So the difference comes really to trying to make it better, okay. So as I said, envy is a thing, okay, which you automatically have in some cases, but it doesn't change the fact that that envy is needed if you have, for example, or envy in the kingdom, okay. Envy in the kingdom will be the heathens envying us, okay, for example. Okay, and if there would be no envy, then there would be also not people who doing actually fine, okay. For example, okay, scripture says like, envy not the sinner and things like that, okay, and that goes into there is always something what you can envy, basically, but there's always also an order behind it. For example, everybody has this woman, okay, and the reason why you don't see a borders woman is also because of reasons of envy, because the problem is that the eye of man are basically like hell, okay, can never be satisfied. If you don't know, okay, you can read it in the scriptures, that verse, okay, and it's just like there, okay. And you can even envy a bird that because it can fly, okay. So envy is just there, okay, automatically, but it depends on what you do out of it, okay. Some people actually some people, without talking too much basically on that topic, okay, because it's a really difficult topic to talk on, but as I said, you can even envy a bird because he can fly and you not, okay. So you see there are different levels of envy, man, okay. And guess what, man, envy is just there because you see already, man, okay, like it says here, okay, even basically God, has some kind of envy. Okay, so as I said, there are different levels and different kinds of envy. Okay, and this is verse Proverbs chapter 14 verse 30. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bones. You see? But you need bones, right, to stand on your feet, you see? So envy is not always a bad thing, okay? But creating envy, you know, as I said, envy is an automatic thing, okay? But if you really feel good in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you don't have envy, for example, at somebody who is not in the truth or so, you know, because you don't know the end of the sinner, okay? That's just a basic scripture, okay? So why you would envy somebody, okay, whose end can be like something what you wouldn't envy? I bet so, okay? You see, thou knowest not his end, and that's basically the case. Okay, you don't know if he finds in the truth or not. If he never finds all his life in the truth, you should not envy him. That's 100% clear. Okay, but you don't know if he does that. Proverbs 23 and 17. Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long. Okay, can. Because just because you don't see right now something basically happening, just because you try to be righteous, you know, you try to not envy the sinner, the wicked, and things like that, and other Israelite, and I don't know what should be there in the first place, you know, to envy them. But anyway, okay, it doesn't mean that there's not something, you know, basically a reward coming for those who basically, you know, who are in the fear of the Lord, right? You see. Galatians 5:26. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another. You see, as I said, you know, as I said, there's always a bad side of these things, right? You know, because, for example, you know, if you call on another god, okay, of course this makes Yahweh Bashem Yahushai angry, but also envy, but also angry, okay, and that is connected to each other, okay, because, you know, his ways are not our ways and his dogs are not our dogs, right? But you would just understand that, you know, you are basically, you know, not saying the S word, but you are basically, what is it, you know, 21, you know, you are basically out of your mind if you go to another god which is no god, so that makes no sense. So of course you are angry at that or envying that, because, you know, it makes no sense, right? So why would you not be angry at somebody like that? Okay. You see, Proverbs 24:1, be not thou envious against evil men. You see, neither desire to be with them. Now 1 Corinthians 13:4, to basically give the lesson a good ending. Charity suffered long as and is kind. And is kind. Charity envieth not, you see. So as I said in the beginning, if you really have charity and love for God, you don't, you know, it's basically not envying, okay, what you have there, okay. Why would you envy, okay? Charity wanted not itself, it's not is not puffed up, you see. So with that, or let me get James 3:16 real quick. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. You see, because people doing something out of envy. For example, somebody killed your two I don't know, but yesterday I saw in a movie, okay, somebody killed from his family 2 relatives. Now he is envying and angry and says wants to kill your 2 relatives from your family, okay? Because he's basically jealous of the fact that you could do it like that, but he cannot kill your family relative also. Murder, okay? You see? Of course, you know, envy and anger are made by these things, okay? As it says, confusion, you know, confusion and evil works, you see? Strife, okay? But with that, all praises to Yahweh Shem HaShai B'Shem HaKadosh, Barak Atam. Shalom.